All right, well, what's going on, Kuma Corporation? Welcome back to another gym vlog. This episode of the third cut is pretty much going to be a compilation of two different days. So we got a leg day and a push day. So yeah, first let's start off with the leg day. Today, on this day, I was working pause squats and it was feeling actually really good. So I decided, you know what, we're just gonna keep climbing up and see if we can do a nice little PR on the pause squat, which I did. So this is my second working set, just kind of climbing up to that top set. I got 175 kilograms on the bar here, and I think I did like 3 reps of pause squats. This guy in the back was like looking at me, and he was like, "Oh, is this guy gonna like, rep this out?" He was. Yeah, I actually spoke with him later, but he was like, "Holy crap! It's like your pause squats are crazy. What's your max?" And I was just like talking with him. To me, from my perspective, I don't think I'm all that strong, but obviously, with the way social media is these days, it's really hard to keep in mind, right? To remember that if you are putting up numbers like this, for example, if you're squatting 3 plates, that is very impressive, and don't let social media get you down about it if that's your max, because 3 plates is still quite a substantial amount of weight. I'm talking about 315 here. 315 pounds, or like 143 kilograms or so. But yeah, this was the second set before my attempt for my pause single attempt, and that was feeling really good. I think I got like 3 reps on that one. But yeah, my wrist was killing me because I forgot to wrap the wrist. But here's the pause squat PR, 215 kilograms on the bar, so just about like 472, 473, which isn't too bad. Obviously, when I say pause squat, it's about like a 1 second pause or so, but it feels like an eternity when you're down there. Honestly, I was thinking like, oh my god, was that like a 2 second pause? And then when I checked the footage, it was actually like a little less than a second. Either way, still a PR, still really happy about that. And I really feel like squats are moving really, really well these days, all things considered. Anyway, moving on into some leg extensions. You know how I do. You basically just like throw on some weight on there and just kind of kick back, relax, and squeeze, and really concentrate on the muscles to the point where, it starts to burn really bad. So I remember that final set there hurting quite substantially. After the leg extensions, I opted for some stiff leg deadlifts. It might look like RDLs, but I'm basically doing some stiff leg deadlifts here, trying to keep my legs from really contracting, so that knee flexion, if you will. Burned out after that on some kneeling hamstring curls, and I do love this machine. It feels really good. Obviously, this is at like 200% speed, because the entire set took a long time. But here is the first day of the new program. So I'm just going to discuss the new program first, just so you guys know what's going on. Basically, for myself, I'm on kind of like a maintenance block, if you will, where I'm not really too focused on getting stronger. I'm kind of more focused on maintaining strength and, rehabilitating myself. And so I am still on a 6-day split. The first 3 days are a push-pull legs, and the order of which I'm going to rotate out week by week. But basically the first 3 days are a push-pull legs, where I focus more on like power building. So I'm kind of spending a lot more time with the bench press again, and it's feeling much better, but I'll talk about that in a second. The pull day is going to be something where I'm really focused on deadlifts, and, again, sort of power building again. And the leg day, obviously, going to be doing the squats. But the latter 3 days of push-pull legs is going to be more of a bodybuilding focus. So I'm not really going to be barbell benching, squatting, or deadlifting on those days. I'm mainly going to be focusing on bodybuilding, where we're working sort of like a 4 to 8, 4 to 6, 4 sets of 12 rep range, kind of, that sort of deal, where, high volume with moderate to moderate heavy weight. But yeah, so with the bench, like I mentioned to you all, I'm not really all that happy with my current status on the bench press. I basically lost like 75 to 85 pounds off my 1 rep max, and trying to figure out how to bench again without aggravating that shoulder is really tough. But I am noticing that it feels a lot better, albeit I am weaker in that position with a close grip position. So I'm pretty much just going to be close grip benching for the foreseeable future. Worked back up to about 125, I think this is. Yeah, 125 kilograms. Doing some close grip benching. And it felt okay. Definitely was not great on the old shoulder there, but it wasn't super painful, which is good. Doing some pause reps as well. If you all noticed, you probably already noticed. But yeah, my hand was absolutely killing me because I still have the bruise on my hand. Even now as I'm doing this voiceover, still have the bruise. It's hurting really bad. You know, anything over 120 kilograms on that bench day was basically felt like murder on my hand. But let's move on into what Tina's doing. So on this day, she was doing some squats, and so I will talk about her training block. And basically, this set went pretty badly. I think it was mainly due to the fact that, you know, she didn't really brace well enough before hitting her sets or hitting her reps, and she was like really shaky. But you'll see in the second set that I managed to record, it's a lot more stable. She's getting good depth and it looks just fine. So I can talk about that in a later video. But essentially her training block now, basically what I've programmed for her is a alternating 5-day, 6-day, where her 5-day weeks are going to be lower body, upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. So lower body 3 days of the week and upper body 2 days of the week, where she's primarily focused on building up strength on the barbell compounds. Her 6-day split, however, is more of like a power building focus. So pretty much her 5-day split is like powerlifting. 6-day split is power building, where we're still focused on building up the strength on those barbell compounds, but we are also focusing on a little bit of hypertrophy work because, you know, at the end of the day, her goals align with strength and size, just like my own. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this block goes for her. I've never really been someone that kind of advocated for rotating 5 or 6 days or rotating 3 to 4 days, or, you know, basically rotating splits week by week, but we're going to see how it goes. So far, I can tell you, as I am a couple days in the future when this was recorded, anyway, it seems to be working. So I'll leave you with that. Finishing out my push day on this day with some supersetting. I was doing some dumbbell shoulder pressing, a bit of a neutral grip, almost like a 45-degree grip, and that was actually feeling the best for me. I did notice that kind of getting my elbows away, so kind of abducting them from the midline of my body, was definitely hurting a lot on the old AC joint. So that sort of 45 was kind of a sweet spot for me. Right after the dumbbell shoulder presses, went straight to the dumbbell rack and did some dumbbell lateral raises to just kind of sort of bang it out, basically. After that, it was mostly just working the triceps. Did some superset on triceps as well, push downs into extensions. But in any case, I'm really excited for the future, really excited to see where my training block takes me in sort of this maintenance kind of phase. I basically, well, the goal of it, right? The goal of this whole block is to accumulate volume, but at the same time, just reacclimate myself really to squatting heavy, to benching heavy, to deadlifting heavy. And once I'm done with this block, I'm probably going to go directly into powerlifting again and kind of put bodybuilding on the back burner. But in any case, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, do all those things for me. Click the links in the description and join up with the Discord or follow my Twitch page. Appreciate you all being here. Catch you all in the next video. Peace.